Hey, I'm Matt from endsickness.org, and I once had fibromyalgia and other chronic illnesses that I got over from tips I'm going to give you in this video. First, let me say I'm not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. This is for information and educational purposes only, based on my personal experience. We're going to talk about autoimmune disease today and how to beat autoimmune disease without taking 25 supplements and depending upon unreliable advice and all the misinformation out there. So these are the things that cause autoimmune disease, okay? And we'll talk about supplements last, okay? Number one, the things that cause autoimmune disease, number one is what we're consuming, okay? Dairy, nuts, seeds, eggs, gluten, too much meat, processed foods, packaged foods, just this crap food. People are constantly eating these foods because they're comfort foods because they don't feel well with autoimmune disease. What they don't realize is they're all hard to break down, or they all are likely to trigger the immune response. And the immune system is what is responsible for your autoimmune symptoms. You're not sick because you have RA or you have fibromyalgia. You're sick because your immune system, specifically your mast cells, are activated, aggravated, and they're causing a flare-up of symptoms. If you could identify why the flares are occurring, you can get over the symptoms. Number one thing to do is investigate your diet, like I said. As I said, nuts, seeds, eggs, dairy, too much meat, processed foods, etc. The number two thing that's causing it, all right, is built up stress, okay? Stress, emotional triggers, past trauma, childhood trauma, things that are emotions that you have gone through that you have not dealt with in the moment, that you pushed beneath the rug and just thought they were gone. And what happens is you're reminded of these things in your daily environment, and they trigger you to make you not feel well, and they trigger fear, they trigger the perception of danger, threat, the feeling that you have to fix something, the feeling that something's always wrong, something's always been wrong, there's always something that is wrong with me, I'm broken, there's something different about my illness that can't be fixed. All these thoughts that you have that end up in thought loops that paralyze you and reinforce the symptoms. Number three thing that cannot be discounted for autoimmune disease, okay, is mycotoxins. Mycotoxins. This is mold sensitivity. Do not discount this. You can say, oh, yeah, it's not right. That's not. Well, that's what I did for 6 years as I watched my daughter struggle and become disabled until I finally realized mycotoxins were the issue. I led her from disabled to well and functioning excellent at her 8-year-old self. And this is what I've seen with numerous clients. Mycotoxin sensitivity is the concept that mold produces toxins. When the body is, these toxins are worse than pretty much anything for the body. They cause the body to go into an autoimmune state and start to attack itself and start to cause problems within the body. And this is the number one thing beneath the surface that people are not seeing. They're not making the dietary changes. They're not addressing the stress. They're not implementing deep breathing, meditation, self-care practices, reaffirming safety, getting rid of the fears, addressing their emotions head on. They're not doing that. And then they're neglecting the concept of mycotoxins and mycotoxin antibodies. And the reality is, if you're exposed to mold in a house when you were younger or years ago, and it was a semi-heavy exposure, and all of a sudden symptoms are worse, then you have antibodies now, antibodies to the mycotoxins. And these mycotoxins are in the majority of homes. So even if you move to another place, guess what? Most homes have mycotoxin issues and mold issues. They've showed 2/3 of homes in the United States actually have mold issues. So you cannot deny this. So these are the three main things that are causing the autoimmune disease. Then on the other side, we want to replace the good bacteria in your stomach with prebiotics like Acacia senegal, arabinogalactin, apple pectin, those things, etc. We want to go ahead and get rid of the pathogenic bacteria that are in there, the pathogenic fungi, through something like colostrum or beta-glucans. We want to go ahead and improve the detox system by getting off the animal products so heavy and focusing on a plant-based high-fiber diet that helps your detox system going. We want to go ahead and restore the key nutrients, the minerals like magnesium, your B12, your trace minerals, the zinc, the selenium, the things that are all key. And we want to replace them all with plant-based supplements. We're not going to use any synthetic supplements. You're using only plant-based supplements. Your body actually absorbs them, retains them, and your body heals, okay, through plant-based healing. We're not going to heal from eating animal products and taking synthetic supplements, okay? I'm not against animal products. We can't be eating meat 3 times a day and taking multivitamins and 10 different supplements. It's not going to lead to healing. It's not going to lead to healing. So join my page, subscribe to my page. There's going to be plenty more videos out here in nature helping you heal yourself. And also go to my website, endsickness.org. I got hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos on there, plenty of good information. Thanks for watching, everybody, and hope you have a great day.